Guess what came in the mail today?
Oh, what? Stick it in!
Have you ever traveled through time and space, fighting and killing multiple versions of yourself for the betterment of mankind? Me neither, but I know someone who has. Meet Agust, the alter ego of Suga from BTS. The story of Agust began on August 15, 2016, with the music video titled Agust. This character was a complete shift from Yoongi's other persona, Suga. The video starts off with him tied up in a chair, which could symbolize being or feeling held back. In a dramatic turn of events, Suga finally breaks free from his restraints and escapes the trailer, filled with a newfound sense of purpose. It's a pivotal moment in his journey, as Suga transforms from a captive into a hero of his own story, determined to rid himself of the shackles that held him back and gain a newfound confidence. With his eyes firmly fixed on the prize, Suga sets out to eliminate his former selves and claim the ultimate prize: true liberation. Let's take a journey back in time to witness a clash of two different versions of Suga, the tyrant and the commoner.
Yeah. Oh.
In the music video, we see a medium shot of the commoner marching down the street shouting "Dechwada," a powerful Korean word that harks back to the traditional music played by military bands during the Joseon dynasty era. It was a sound that boosted morale and inspired soldiers during battles, and the commoner used it to rally the people against the corruption of the blonde-haired tyrant. As we watch, the tyrant ruthlessly forces people to kneel before him and beheads those who dare to oppose him. The commoner can't stand idly by, and he sets his sights on taking down the tyrant, a mission that ultimately lands him in hot water. The tyrant catches wind of this rebellion and swiftly captures the commoner, intent on executing him. But the commoner refuses to go down without a fight, and he starts headbanging and shouting "Dechwada," a defiant declaration to show that he is the true king. And in a stunning show of solidarity, those who were once kneeling before the tyrant join him. Suddenly, the executioner has a change of heart. Instead of killing the commoner, he hands him a gun, which the commoner uses to rid the kingdom of the tyrant once and for all. It's a powerful story of rebellion, self-discovery, and the triumph of the human spirit. Let's fast forward to the future, where we witness a new version of Suga, the criminal. The streets in the Heejeum music video look strikingly similar to those in Dechwada, but this time around, the scar on Suga's eye is nowhere to be seen. In this full-shot scene, the criminal storms into a beef noodle shop, with a bunch of goons behind him. as he bursts in and completely annihilates a guy. With some red chopsticks he stole, we see a man hiding under a table, frantically making a phone call to someone. That someone is none other than the corrupt cop, our next character. As the criminal walks out of the shop, having stolen some money, he nods at the man who called the cops, signaling that he knew the police were coming. The cop catches up with him and holds him at gunpoint, but the criminal is one step ahead. He takes the cigarette and uses it to burn the money he stole, showing that he didn't care about the money at all. And this was all part of the criminal's plan to get a hold of the cop. In a dramatic twist, the criminal emerges from the water and takes down the cop, much like the commoner who ended the tyrant's reign. The parallels between these two music videos are impossible to miss. Both tell the story of a hero's journey, of a person breaking free from their constraints and fighting for what's right, no matter the cost. And with the criminal, we see a new version of Suga, a character who's just as complex and intriguing as his predecessors.
복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흑음 이 노래는 흑음 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흑음
The heroes of these videos are shown to be the commoner and the criminal, as they both strive and succeed to take down authority. But what makes the criminal and the commoner any different? From the corrupt cop and tyrant, throughout the story, we see how the commoner evolve and change, but this time for the worst. At the haunting final scene of Hegium, the criminal is eating with the same red chopsticks he used to stab a man with seemingly no remorse. The commoner from Dechwada, on the other hand, represents the corrupt cop. They both bear an identical scar. Does this suggest that the commoner has now turned into the very evil he once fought against?
또 다른 해금
The evolution of these characters is a warning of the dangers of power, and the thin line between a hero and villain. The story comes full circle, leaving us to ponder. Who can really be a hero in a world where power corrupts and history repeats itself? Were there any true heroes at all in this story?